Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
This week, a very important fight in the career of Jack Catterall. This time it's Arnold Barboza, 31-0 for the interim world title. Jack's been through everybody in the division. It's his moment of truth this Saturday in a place that is becoming a real hotbed for world-class boxing. Of course, last week we saw Derek Chisora in the building. This week, Jack Catterall coming up, Dillian Whyte, and a heavyweight card on DAZN. Fantastic facility and a fantastic card to match. Before we go to the main event press conference, we're going to talk about what I think is just a brilliant, brilliant domestic undercard. Of course, before the bell action as well. 4 fights on there before we move in to the championship fights. A great fight between Zelfa Barrett and Jazza Dickens. Pat McCormack with a step up against Robbie Davis Jr. And the long-awaited, I would say rematch, but not rematch, first match between Michael Gomez and Reece Bellotti for the British and Commonwealth super featherweight titles.
Yeah, I think being around this Manchester scene here, it's good because normally Liverpool or Manchester or London, it comes back around, doesn't it? Manchester's flying at the minute. It's good to be on one of these cards yet, not too far from home. So yeah, a lot of people will be coming up. So yeah, like you say, it is a must-win.
Good to have a fight that you can get your teeth into. You know Jazza Dickens, you know he's for real. Going to be a good fight on Saturday.
Yeah, man, Jazz is a good fighter, and you know when you're at this level, you fight whoever they put in front of you. I can't really be picking. If I believe I'm one of the best in the weight division, just got to beat who you put in front of me. So yeah, he's a good fighter, but you know, I've got goals and aspirations, man. You know, I need to be a world champion. So yeah,
I like this fight. I think, you know, I mean, we offered you the fight. Sometimes someone in your position doesn't really want to fight a guy with so few fights, but you took it, you fancy it, a big opportunity, and a lot of people excited for this fight.
I think normally if it was just any 6-bout opponent, I'd just say leave it. But obviously with his extensive amateur career, everything he's achieved, everyone knows he's a good fighter. He's already built himself sort of a platform from the amateurs. I know with this sort of win, moving up in weight, which I've been dying to for years to move up in weight, and I've just needed the right opportunity. I just think it's just as big a scalp for me as it is for him.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for the fight. Obviously, I've been boxing all my life, won medals all over the world, got all the experience I need, and I'm just ready to step up and start winning belts in the pro ranks. Obviously, I've got 2 belts, and I'm looking to push on this year and get some more.
Fair point.
There's holes in your story here, but I'm not denying that you weren't ill. I'm not denying that, because obviously you said you've been...
Do you think you're that good to make me pull out? Do you honestly believe
you're that... I'm not saying that you were scared or you melted. I said you probably knew you was ill for the week.
Absolute
idiot. Weight before we all had to make weight. We all struggled as fighters to make weight.
There's not a man... Every man on this table, if you're ill or not, as a fighter, you turn up. You know, they've just taken out of my hands. If my team didn't get involved and do what they did, I'd have got in there, no questions asked. And
are you ready for the best Michael Gomez this time?
I was ready for the best Michael Gomez last time, and I've had back-to-back camps, so I'm more than prepared. I don't take anything lightly. I don't even think in my head that he's going to pull out. I hope he ain't going to pull out, so I train accordingly. I've had a very hard camp, probably a lot harder than the first camp we had.
But we're looking to fight the best, and I think Jack Catterall is one of the best, and that's why we made the decision. We actually literally had the same opportunity, same pay to fight at home main event, and we decided to fight the best. That's why we're here.
I've said for years that Jack's the best 140 fighter in the world, and he just needed the chance to prove it. And he's been doing that for the last couple of years. And I've no doubt Barboza's going to come with everything he's got. He's a solid fighter. But Jack Catterall's got the kryptonite for everyone. He's always a step ahead, and he'll show that on Saturday.
You know, we're excited. Like my dad said, we had another offer to fight the main event. You know, so people say I sold out or something like that. Now, man, you know, I just want to fight the best. You know, I want to fight the best. I believe Jack is a really good fighter. In the top of the division, you know, I think me and him are the best. You know, I don't even think the champions are better than us, to be honest.
You said he's B level. Is that just a belief of where you are, or you do think your level's above Arnold Barboza?
I think from both sides we're taking confidence in the preparations we've had. I don't want no easy fights. Arnold's been in a position that I've been in, waiting for that opportunity, and I don't believe you can sit back now, the way boxing is, and sit on the sidelines. You've got to take your chance. I'm on a good run now. I've had good momentum. I feel better every camp. This camp's been great. Bettered it from the last time, and I think that's where the confidence comes, and I do believe I'm a better fighter, and I believe I get him out of there Saturday.